Oh, so that's what capacitors do. Admit it, you're really not sure what capacitors are used for. That's where I come in. Capacitor application! When a capacitor only allows the AC signal to pass into a circuit and stops the DC voltage, that's called blocking. Easy enough, kind of like a bouncer. You know, sometimes even AC isn't invited to the party. Come on, noise, disturbances, those potentially harmful voltage spikes, go home. We got a bypass capacitor on our hands. Say that 5 times backwards. Running out of energy? Don't get these. Get an energy storage capacitor. That's the ticket. Well, lots of people ask me, hey Doc, how do you get your hair so silky smooth? To which I say, I use a filter capacitor to smooth the AC portion of a rectified input. You know, it doesn't really answer the question, but it gets people to think about capacitors, and that's really what you want. Dropouts are bad for the economy, and they're a nightmare when you're trying to achieve a steady supply of power. Time to sit in a hold-up capacitor. It gives the right amount of output voltage so nobody's day gets ruined. Ever wait days for a letter because a Pony Express is running behind? Then you know where this is going. Circuits can take longer to respond than is convenient for you. A timing capacitor will put the giddy back in your giddy up. Sparks flying. Romantic, right? Wrong. A relay opening and closing can cause a spark, and it definitely won't lead to a second date. Get yourself a capacitor for arc suppression. You deserve to be happy too. You're no dummy. You know audio frequencies can't be tackled by just one driver and one speaker. I don't have to tell you that. I do have to tell you, our bipolar capacitors work like a dream in speaker crossover circuits. Tell your friends. Our mission, to create a rotating magnetic field by changing the phase angle of an AC induction motor. Sound like a mouthful? Shh. Let the motor run capacitor do the talking. How? By connecting the capacitor across the rotor, you get something very special. Optimized performance! Backup. We need backup. Battery backup, of course. Capacitors like that buddy you call when your basement's flooding, or when the main power source of a circuit fails. When your battery needs some help or needs to be replaced, who are you gonna call? Nichicon! Let's get something straight, okay? Capacitors smooth voltage, not energy. I don't want you to embarrass yourself in public. Power supply output switching capacitors. They're used at higher frequencies so the input circuit has a smooth voltage. This is a shameless promotion for Nichicon's audio capacitors. Audio capacitors are one of our specialties. Don't be caught without a Nichicon audio capacitor ever again. They're good for your health, and your audio equipment will thank you. Till next time, cats, peace out.